Good morning, friends. I hope you're having a wonderful morning. And today I'll be bringing you a review of my Land Rover Defender. Apologies, it's a Land Rover Series 3, 1978. The front grille has been converted into a Defender's grille. The bonnet, the hood, the hood is of a Land Rover Defender as well. The headlights are of a Land Rover Defender as well, including the indicators and reverse lights. And I've got a beautiful grille up in front. And this is an original 1978 with its original body. The door handles are like the ones we used to have on cupboards. In fact, we still have them on cupboards. Uh, and This is a walk around. My car is in reasonable condition for its age, and that's how it looks from all four directions. I recently got the car polished, and the guy has done a good job in how would I say it, getting the paint back to gloss once more. I forgot that word. Apologies for that. So if someone comes across the word, just let me know. And that's my beautiful car. I'll just start it up for you. It's a quick starting vehicle. This morning, for some reason, the cells it takes a bit long to start, although it's hot right now. And what else can I tell you about it? It's a Land Rover Defender. I'll just take you under the hood. I'm the only one who's got the camera and who's got to do the review for you as well. So it was just a bit difficult to open the hood. That's the engine on it. It's a 2L 2400cc diesel engine, and that's a 1/4 ton truck, 4x4. That's the chassis number, and that's the repair manual for the workshop. And here's my power steering unit. I've got the power steering on it. Here's the brake booster. I've got disc brakes at the front, and unfortunately I've got drums at the rear. And for some reason my engine is a bit narrow than the regular Land Rover Defender, especially from that side. In fact, from both sides. But it's a beautiful driving vehicle to drive, and the brakes on them are pretty good, especially for the age of the vehicle. And what else can I tell you about it? I've got a Land Cruiser dashboard on it, and the dashboard's probably from 98, if I'm not mistaken, a 70 series Land Cruiser. Apologies, an 80 series Land Cruiser. The dashboard's really wonderful. It's got a lot of clusters, buttons, hub lock, and H4. I don't know what's that for. The filter, the preheat, the AC vents. The buyer who I purchased the vehicle from, I guess, was an experienced user. He's done a good job on it. Not the best, but the job was done pretty reasonably, and for some reason I had the vents turned around. It's got a DVD in it as well, which I don't use that much. In fact, I haven't tried switching it on. The seats are quite comfortable for. It's quite remarkable that the seats are this comfortable, because the car is really narrow in the front, but it's not uncomfortable for some reason. I've got the power steering on. That's really wonderful to have. The height on the roof is quite good, but one thing that surprised me was that the windscreen is really low. For some reason the seats have been risen high, but still these aren't the original seats. Maybe on the original seat the view would have been a little better. I'm around 5'11", almost 6. My head touches the rooftop, and in the day it's fine, but at night it gets a little difficult to drive around, and that's the fuel cap might not open that easily. Yeah, it won't open that easily, but it's got that scoop that comes out. That's a signature thing on the Defender. My wheels are really good. As you can see, this wheel is in good nick. And correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not sure whether those are Land Rover Discovery or Range Rover rims, but those rims are really strong, including the bolts on them. Apologies, the nuts on them. And the nuts are original Land Rovers as well, and the body is entirely based on aluminum, and other than the wind part. So the previous owner has done a real good job on getting the Land Rover restored. Usually I've seen bad jobs done on Land Rovers. He's installed the original side mirrors on them in red color. I'm not sure whether this car was previously painted red, or because it's got a few spots of red on it. It's got the air intake, but unfortunately that's not in use. And the car height is pretty good. The other day I happened to get into Mitsubishi Pajero, and that really felt like a car. I've got these local fenders built into it, and they were previously done, not by me. Apologies for that. And here's a view from my rear window, and that's my spare wheel. That's the original spare wheel I have on it, that came with the Land Rover Defender. These lug nuts are beautiful. They're really heavy, especially the ones on the wheels, on the riding wheels. That's my interior. I've got a beautiful carpet on top. I've got the original inside light, and that's a big one. It's not that strong comparing to today's LEDs, but that's a big light. I've got the seats at the back, easily three individuals can place their butts out on each side. That would be 6 at the back and 2 in front, and the Land Rover is going to be, and the Landy is going to be pretty happy driving them around. That's the wheel changer I've gotten it, and unfortunately no, in fact I would be fortunate. The previous owners got a steel aluminum floor bolted onto it, riveted onto it. That's something good. And those are the rear locks on the Land Rover. That's how it functions. And many of the things are originals. The door covers haven't been changed. I wanted to do that, but I don't think that's going to be that important. It's got the original Land Rover badge at the back. The brake lights, for some reason the lights on both ends aren't of the same color, and I think that's how they are supposed to be. There's a foot stand at the back end, at the trunk end, but no side stands next to the door. So that's a view from the passengers end. I've got seat belts in it, and I've got the roof carpet on it. So here are the door hinges. They look reasonably good. If I'm not mistaken, that's the original color underneath, the blue. I'm not sure. That could be possibly. And as you know, Land Rovers are convertibles. This thing, the roof can be unriveted and the whole thing can come down. The screen is adjustable. I bet many wouldn't know that. And here I have the air vents. Unfortunately, I have a dashboard in, so the air vents won't turn down. And so overall, that was the condition of my vehicle. Yeah, I've got the tow hook as well. So let me drive you around and show you how it functions. As I said, the previous owner, he's done a pretty good job at fixing things on it. Fixing things in a sense, most of the things changed or updated on it are originals. So that's one beautiful part. I don't know what's the reason for it to take such long starts this morning, although the car's hot. So my clutch doesn't work perfectly, but it's that's my power steering and that's my dash. And I'll just take you around the city, and those are my gear knobs, and I just had to cover them up. That's my original gear shifter, the three-handed gear shifter, and you can see underneath, you'll get to see my handbrake. If I'm not mistaken, that is the handbrake, and those are the gear levers on it. And I'll hopefully just try to drive you around, and the phone in one hand, and I'll just try to drive you around. That's the situation right now, and just a small drive. Unfortunately, my 4x4 isn't functioning, so you can experience how my car feels on bumps. I usually drive the other way around towards home, but unfortunately this time the guy who did the polish on my vehicle hasn't done a good job, so I'm headed back to him. I'll hand over the vehicle to him once more and make sure he gets my roof polished as well. I'm sure many people might have noticed that my roof wasn't polished, so the drive part isn't going to be that long, because as I said, I'm heading towards my painter. So the road ahead is just a regular one, and you can see it's dug up. This is Karachi city, so I bet there are a lot of Land Rover fans out there, and hopefully you'll have liked my channel. Thanks for watching, and do share my channel and do subscribe my channel. I'll be really thankful. I always wait for animals. I prefer not to wait for people on cars, but when I see them walking by, I do stop for them. So I hope you'll have liked my video. Please do comment and share my video, subscribe to my channel. I'll be really thankful to you. Thanks a lot and take care.